Self-care is very important. And it is. But when you get to that place, doing self-care and self-love, start to do some self-evaluation as well. Do some self-evaluation. I'm a strong believer in checks and balances. Have you done checks and balances on yourself recently? Have you looked into what areas in your life you have opportunity to do better in? You have opportunities to not let someone use you or not overextend yourself in that situation. Set boundaries for yourself. Do self-evaluation. Self-care and self-love is going to feel way different at that point. Self-love and self-care feels way different when you're also doing self-evaluation. Because it isn't just a quick getaway. It isn't just like for somebody want to just get away, go somewhere, just relieve their thoughts for a minute. But you just got to come back to the same stuff. It's because there was no self-evaluation. There was no accountability in none of this. So it's like, wait a minute, hold on. There's some areas in my life I need to check because this shouldn't keep happening. This don't need to keep happening. And sometimes in life, you do got to roll with the punches. There's some circumstances you created for yourself that in due time you have to gradually come out of. Gradually come out of. Set boundaries. People will get in something. You meeting someone new. You're gaining a rapport with someone. Set boundaries. You starting a new business, starting new things. Set boundaries. A lot of people and what I mean by set boundaries is set boundaries on what you listen to. Set boundaries on what you deal with. It's gonna have to happen. For instance, the people you listen to. You may be starting something new and somebody tell you be realistic. Being realistic is one of the biggest things that held me back. I didn't set boundaries on people who told me to be realistic or laughed off what I said. I could tell y'all for a fact that it's a lot of things that's happening this year that I never thought would happen for me. I just didn't. And I'm going to talk more about that and reveal some more of those things. But there's some things right now happening for me and my family that I didn't ever see happening for me. But see, I started setting boundaries. I started thinking to myself, I don't have to listen to certain people. I don't have to. It's one of the greatest things about an adult. Like, when you was kids, you do what you're told. When you're an adult, you get to make the choices for yourself. I start setting boundaries on who I listen to or what I listen to from them. Because sometimes I care about the people that I'm listening to, but they don't get it. They don't see it. I mean, I got to consider the source. What had this person done in their life? Think about it. It's not a shade or shot at none of them. It's the reality of they just have not seen it yet. And when they see me do it, they be like, wow. Oh, you really did that. Wow. Okay. You got to understand, some people just aren't there yet. It's not always people just hating on you. It isn't always people just they not believing in you. A lot of people just haven't seen it yet. I think about the first time maybe somebody showed somebody fire, be like, wait, what? What is that? Or showing somebody a car, or showing somebody these great inventions we have today and saying, hey, we can do this with this. Imagine somebody telling those people, be realistic. This camera I'm talking on, this cigar I'm smoking, the clothes I'm wearing. Somebody created this once upon a time, and somebody maybe told those people, be realistic. The microphone I'm speaking on, the way everything translates, the lights, the way the lights are, the manipulation of light. Somebody may have told those people, be realistic. Set boundaries on who you listen to. Set boundaries on the different things that you do or don't want to do. List some things like, oh, you got to do this if you want to be here. You got to do this if you want to do that. You don't have to do any of that. You can evaluate what's best for you. Not just safe, but best. Sometimes you have to roll with the punches, like I said. Certain things are going to demand more of you, and they may not be easy. But you know yourself better than anyone. What are you willing to deal with? Are you willing to deal with what comes with that? Set boundaries for yourself. And boundaries don't mean just limitations on how far you can go. But make sure that you understand, I'm trying to get to this place. I'm going to set boundaries on, I'm not going to be watching too much TV this day. I need to read more, do more research, do more work on whatever I plan on doing. No matter what it is. If it's making sure that you learn something new, making sure you work on your fitness, making sure that you learn a different business you're doing, you learn a different service that you're trying to provide, you learn a different item that you're trying to create, whatever it may be, learning to be a better parent. I've been there. Learning to be a better parent. Like dedicating yourself to certain things. I can tell you for a fact, set boundaries for yourself, and boundaries can be alleviating yourself of other distractions. No, I'm not going to do that today. That's not going to be no. From this hour to this hour, only thing I'm focusing on is this. Set boundaries for yourself. Family time. Have you set boundaries for? No, On this weekend, I'm taking my family here. I'm doing this with my kids. I'm doing this with my significant other. I don't care who calls me what. It ain't more important. This takes precedent over whatever else is going on. I'm setting boundaries. I'm setting a new standard in my life. You don't have to do more for others than you do for yourself. Because I tell you, man, nobody gonna take care of you like you. Nobody. It's time maybe in your life, the way I had to do in mine, place value on your own life. Place value on your own well-being and your peace. You can't save everybody. You can't save everybody, but you really can work on yourself. Self-care, self-love, self-evaluation. For those of you out there doing more for others than you do for yourself, I hope that you get some clarity from this video, and I hope that you get some understanding. I always hope the best for y'all. I hope everyone out there has a blessed and prosperous week from the Cigar Room. Thank you.